Okay, in this video, let's go over how to add a new client using AcuNotes. So the first thing we'll do is click right here where it says Add New. We'll click on Patients. Let's create a patient. Gender. From here, enter the patient's address. Contact number. Insurance. Select the list of insurance you added. In this section, if no insurance displays, we do have a video on our other page that goes over how to add insurance. So these are the previous insurance that were added. So from there, just select whichever insurance it is that you want to use for the patient. So in this example, we're going to go with United Healthcare. Click on next. Enter the subscriber ID. If you want to, you can type in the amount of visits they're allowed. If there's 20 visits, 30 visits. If it's medical necessity, you can just leave that blank. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and put down 30 visits. If you wanted to, you can also include the policy start date, policy end date, when the policy resets. But again, you can leave this blank if you wanted to. Again, deductible, you can then add. If you want to leave that blank as well, you can leave it blank. It's not necessary. It's just up to you. Here, copay, co-insurance. Again, this is up to you if you want to include that. Not necessary. And then once you're done, you can click on next. Okay. And then just double check, make sure this information is correct. Over here, it asks for Social Security, but again, that's not something you need to have or enter. So again, that's just a personal preference. If everything checks out okay, click on Save. Okay, so once we're done with that, we can go ahead and add a case. Case title, what area of the body the client is coming in for. In this case, I'm going to put down lumbar. Place of service, the office. Primary insurance, click on that. You have the United Healthcare with the member ID listed. Enter ICD-10 code, go with low back pain, and you can select whichever one pertains to you. Related cause, we'll go with none of the above, and click on Add Case when you're ready. And then at the very end, the very bottom, just click on Add Patient. Okay, so once you do that, you now have patient Tom Wallace. On the top right corner, we have the Add Initial Examination. So let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so you have the date of service, the date of initial examination. You could change this if you wanted to. If it's not the date that is currently today, you can go back and input the date that you did the initial examination. We have the diagnosis code here. If you want to specify the treatment area, you can go ahead and input that there. Up to you. Injury onset date. So when did the patient first started having symptoms? We can go ahead and input that in. Chronic insidious new injury. You can check that off if you wanted to. If you don't want to, it's perfectly up to you. Okay, we have some boxes here for you to fill out. Pain scale, pain location, put lumbar, pain description. You can put whatever it is that you want to put. I'm going to go ahead and put throbbing. Pain at worst. If you wanted to, you can input these values. Again, you don't have to. It's perfectly up to you. Same thing here. You can input these values if you wanted to. Again, it's your decision whether you do it, whether you do that or not. And yeah, you just keep scrolling down. Any information you want to add, you can. It's not necessary, but it's perfectly up to you. It's how detailed you want your note to be. Okay, so when we get to the objective section, we have examination profile. You can click on that. And since we have low back pain, we're going to click on lumbar. But again, if you're treating someone for your neck, you can click on cervical, shoulder, elbow, wrist, upper extremity. And if you want to customize the note, you can click on this customization. Whatever you click on pulls up a different template. But for our case, since we're doing lumbar, we're going to click on lumbar. Patient consent, yes. And observation, it's perfectly up to you. If you do posts, you can go ahead and input the post, the number value for the post. Normal. Yeah, again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Again, it's perfectly up to you. Observation, range of motion, palpation. So again, the note can be as detailed or as little detail as you want it. So whatever you want to do is up to you. Okay, assessment section. And then we have the instructions, how often you want to see the patients. Patients going to be coming in 3 times a week for 4 weeks. Okay, and then in the billing section, we'll just check off what it is that we did for the patient. So in this case, on-time code, I'm going to click on CPT code 97026, 97810, 97811, and again, perfectly up to you. And then whatever points it is that we did for the client. So we have the fronts, acupuncture points, check off a few of these boxes. If we have the back, check off a few of these boxes as well. And then that's it. Click on finalize. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to finalize initial examination? I'm going to click on OK. Okay, and then that's it. And then we have the note completed for October 1st, 2022. And then from here, you can click on the PDF to view the examination. Click on the PDF for the daily note as well. And then if we wanted to add any other visits going forward, all we do is click here on Add Daily Notes. Okay, thank you.